Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be Effort versus JyJ here on Revolver. Top right, going to be Effort. Love this guy. Don't see him a lot, it feels like. And in the bottom left, it's going to be JyJ. Also a name we don't see very often. And on a map that I haven't cast. I don't think I've cast a game on this map before. Maybe I have. So it's a giant 4-player map here, right? So this is your main base. It's fairly big. We've got a natural. We've got eggs helping you wall off. We've got a ramp leading up. We've got an openness area leading into your natural that is a nightmare to wall. And an easily accessible third. And why are these minerals here? I have no idea why. And then expansions at the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock spaces. And everything is just mirrored from there. There should be an expansion here, I feel like. But I don't know. It's just a thoroughfare. Right? Right. Terra the Overlord moving out. This is going to be a Patreon cast for those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. For at least $1 a month, you're watching this the first week of 2023. Thank you very much for supporting me. I do appreciate it. And if you're watching this in the month of February 2023 or after, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War content. So, walling off. Here is JyJ. And I think supply depot, maybe? Just a couple of Marines? Alright, so maybe it's not too hard to wall off here. JyJ proved me wrong. Hatch first play here. Again, giant 4-player map. There's not much risk of just falling to a proxy Rax. But you never know. And that's why we have this drone scouting out. Terra the Overlord shirts. In progress. In progress of being made at falconpaladin.store. So check it out. I'm not sure. At the time of this recording, they're not there yet. But by maybe the time of this posting, they are. That would be fun. Anyway, I spent about a week being sick. Did kind of spend a week away from the channel. Tried to rest this time. I don't know, it seems to help. Feeling really good. Still a little bit coffee, but, you know. Not enough to stop me from casting. Not enough to stop me from being in the world of StarCraft, which I enjoy and I love so very, very much. Yeah, Overlord checking for proxies and stuff, and nothing to see here, boys. So a bit of Marine pressure, though. Okay, we're heading out. We have an idea. We have some plans for pressure, as this pool's not quite done yet. SCV pops up. Says, oh, we're just going to throw down a bunker. Let's go. Man, JyJ, he likes doing this. I feel like of the 5 games I've cast, he's done this 3 times. So here goes the bunker coming up. Another SCV on the fight to defend the first SCV. Marines here to defend too. Drones get pulled because there are lings on the way, but it takes a second for them to come out of these hatches. And bunker finished. Keep the Marines out of the bunker. There's 1 in there, but 2. Okay, snipes the other one. So 1 bunker, or 1 Marine inside the bunker. Problematic. And look at these drones dying. But no more Marines getting in there. So the lings hold back. Well, this is good. This is fine. 1 Marine inside the bunker. The hatchery is not in immediate danger of dying. More Marines are striving across the map here. Probably an expansion time for JyJ. This is going to be difficult to kill Effort this way. Understandably so. Are these lings really jumping in? Alright, so they're going to get rid of this thing. Oh, Marine, get inside. It doesn't matter if he's inside the bunker or not, I guess, at this stage. The repair is not happening. Bunker goes down. Marine dead. Marine gonna die here, too. This buddy, he's not even going to try to run. He's just going to take smashes to the face from the hands of these Zerglings. And Effort holds on. So he's down 19 to 11 workers because he lost a ton of drones during that attack. Slowed him down immensely, but it really reduced the army of JyJ's to 2. So he's got 2 Marines here. A couple of SCVs died. He lost a ton of mining time, too, for all those workers that were up there, plus the cost of the bunker. So overall, I would say JyJ's alright, right? He's got a second base coming up behind it. The Zerg player, he didn't lose a second, which would have been nice for JyJ and maybe even game winning, but he's fine. It's not like he failed with that cheese and he's toast. He's got, you know, barracks back home. He didn't proxy it, so he's not going to lose that thing. He doesn't have to wait for it to float across the entire map. Yeah, not bad. Just an attempt to kind of kill Effort there early. Didn't really go very well. Drones need to get to work, boys. There. Actually, we're going to turn you into a Spire. Of course we are. The lair finished. What else are we doing at this stage? Ooh, and a second gas very early, too. So, yeah, this is going to be commitment. Commitment to mutas, which kind of seems to be the current meta these days, right? This is an RJB replay, and the ones that he sends me are more recent than a lot of the ones that I get off of Team Liquid that are from, you know, 10, 15 years ago. So, RJB replays are traditionally from 19, 20, 21, 22. I don't think he sent me a 2023 yet, but this, I mean, I'm literally casting this on January 4th, so... Yeah, Lings, get out of there. Marines shoving them off their front porch. You get out. You get on here, critter. Get out of here. Academy's up. +1 attack on the way. Overlord scouting about. Going to try to go for a third base here. Doesn't really seem to be the thing Zerg players are doing recently here either, is getting that third base, right? They're pretty much okay with 2 bases until the Spire pops, and then maybe they'll go for a third, but... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for a long time the meta was you get a third base up pretty quick in answer to the 2 bases for the Terran while you're getting your Spire up. But I guess too many times the Terran was just kind of sniffing it out and sending Marines to kill it before the Lurkers were there to defend it. And because you rushed for a Spire, you don't get Lurkers very fast anyway, right? So, I don't know. Saving up cash here. Going to go for 3 mutalisks. Going to go for... 2 more mutalisks. That's 4. That's 5. Waiting for that larva to come in. Doesn't have the macro hatch. It's on the way, but it's not done yet. So, yeah, this is going to be a butt ton of mutas. And actually going for flyer attack here, which, since it's not a mech opening, is fine. Flyer attack is good against Marines. You really want Carapace upgrades if you're going against the Goliath, so somebody's going to be trying to meching on your face as the Zerg player here. So, yeah, we've seen a bunch of mech on the channel recently. I mean, the concept of recently is weird for these Patreon games because either you're watching this the first week of January or the first week of February, and as a result, I don't know exactly when my audience is hearing these words, but yeah, if you like mech, there's been a bunch of it on the channel, specifically from Sharp, specifically from Royal. So go back through my backlog if you want to see some meching attempts. Sharp definitely has had some success with it. Still waiting for this drone to get a third base. I don't know what this 2-base muta stuff is. Like, as an opening, sure, it's fine. But it's really hard to straight up kill an elite Terran player with just mutas, you know? Like, we've seen Soma do it before. Absolutely, yes. But it's just on the level of... It's just not often. It's just not frequent. Yeah, turret placement here is absolutely sick. I mean, this is just 2 turrets on the production. We've got turret in the main base covering. We've got 3 turrets kind of spread across the natural base here as well. That's a drone. That's a third base drone here, about 758. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it just feels late. So now we're working on lurkers. Might be going for a lurker muta, which I believe is man Zerg. The term was kind of coined, I think, by In Control many, many years ago. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, third base, Ling clearing it out, drone coming in behind him. Hello, friend. Queen's Nest on the way. Because against this many Marines, Plague's going to be amazing, Dark Swarm's going to be a game changer and a lifesaver. And the Terran player, Irradiate's going to be good. He's finally going for his first factory here at 8 minutes, so it's going to be a minute before he's got Irradiate ready to go. So if he's going to deal with the Lurkers and Marines, Lurkers rather, and Mutas, it's got to be with the Marines and the Medics. Ah, you did sneak a Marine up here. What the heck? But 1 Zergling versus 1 Marine. Upgrades being equal. I guess speed. Speed on the Zerglings. The Zergling's going to do okay in smaller numbers there. There's your hive timing at 9 minutes. Mutaflock. They got their +1 attack. They feel like they can take down missile turrets now, but the response time on that repair is great. Oh, man. It just completely shuts down this third. So even though it was delayed, JyJ just wanders up here at the timing. He's got a Marine to scout it. And he completely forces a cancel there. My brain wanted to say completely and forces at the same time, and the CF doesn't work together very well. Anyway, yeah, so just Marines. This is beautiful. Finally, Lurkers come in. I don't know why the Lurkers are in a much better position in the bottom right than they were on the top left. This hatchery was much further along than this one is. It just got started. Oh, well. It's dangerous. It's dangerous right now. It's a 2-basing Terran versus a 2-basing Zerg. So lurkers are going to have to be amazing. And a micro against lurkers is going to have to be sick here from JyJ. So his scans are very, very good. Yeah, so he sees there's 2 lurkers up there, and he's like, all right, we're not busting. We're not busting up there. Not just with Marines. If we had siege tanks, maybe. If we had science vessels with Irradiate, yes. But just with Marines going up this, that is just instantaneous, immediate death. So we're pumping double science vessels as we can and working on Irradiate now. Here at 10:30, he was working on that tech path, and he got there. But yeah, still no third base at 10:40 for effort. But he's got a defiler round on the way. He should be able to defend this thing and get a 4th base up here soon. Mutas haven't really done a lot, I gotta say. I mean, yeah, a couple turrets have died, a couple SCVs here and there have gone down. That SCV finished building the supply depot, so that's fun. You're not going to try to bust up here, are you? He just stimmed. Don't try to... No. Oh, all right. Okay. You're trying to... Sure. Is this even doable? Oh, my gosh, it's doable. Oh, you had to get a second scan, though. And... Oh, jeez. Okay. So... Yeah, you know what? It kind of sort of worked. Now the mutas have to deal with this, and these are ranged Marines with +1/+1 with medic support. This third base is in a ton of trouble. Dude, JyJ in a spot of trouble here. These mutas are not super happy at defending. Nidus Canal comes up. Drones come out? What? No, lurkers. Lurkers first, and then the drones. Mutas are getting target fired. That's another one, which is going to survive with 2 HP. Whoa. And the lurkers, top of the ramp. Top of the ramp, boys. Get it. Yes. Okay. So that was... Wow. JyJ went for it at a time that effort didn't expect because there was no Irradiate yet. There is now, but when that bust happened, there wasn't. He went for it. He managed to get like 4 Marines up to the top of the ramp. Additional Marines came in. And then the Nidus finishes. I mean, that was just tuck and go for effort. Oh boy. All right, so effort's at 400 APM. JyJ is at 280. He's going to bust up this ramp again. Yeah, these eggs really narrow that choke, don't they? Yeah, this third base is not dying, but a third base is coming up from JyJ and over here too. So double expanding across the sky. What does it mean? This Marine group, again, the chokes helping the Marines here where they were hurting them earlier. Picking off a medic is a nice play. Not really as going heavy into the mutas as I thought. They did get a science vessel, though. That's insane. That doesn't happen a lot for mutalisks. Usually that's going to be the Scourge job. Or if you've plagued a science vessel, then sure, you can pull that off. But all right, so maybe time to take a 4th base here. I don't know. Effort... It just feels like he's behind right now. He can defend this third, but the Terran player has taken the opportunity to get thirds of his own. He scans, doesn't see a 4th. Got to be happy about that one. Yeah, and he's just got science vessels, almost 2 of them, ready to irradiate. Lings cruising in, try to defend at the top of this ramp. 2 lurkers burrowing in. Gets irradiated. Dark Swarm is up. Left side base. Mutas are harassing that one. Okay, so that third base in trouble. Marines coming up to try to shut that down, but the third base over here is okay. So, I mean, again, all these bases have gas, so I don't know that it really matters what third base you have here for income purposes. He's gonna... Oh, boxer maneuvering at 14 minutes down here? Really? Effort. Oh, effort. No. Effort. This is so bad. Effort. Dude, JyJ getting it done. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, all right. That science vessel is dead, but it just wiped out so many drones. There are 29 drones. Sick plague in revenge, though. Left side, this third base under attack by mutas and lings. Jumping in here. Kind of splitting on the way. We're going to see some ultras. This is... Again, this is nice. This is dead. It really is. These plagues are also fantastic. But that drone counts at 30, at 15 minutes. There are no workers on minerals at the third base for effort right now. He doesn't have a 4th base. The Terran player got punished for being a little bit greedy, trying to expand to 2 places at once. He couldn't pressure the 3rd and defend both of them. So, yeah, he gets punished for it. There are some consequences, but, man. Oh, there's 5 Ultras on the way. Okay, so effort. Dark Swarm, Plague, Adrenalings, Ultralisks. All these ingredients are good. It's 123 to 92 total supply right now. Effort just being able... You can't flood as much, right? On 3 bases. I guess he's got a 4th base up here, which I feel like he should have taken this one a while ago, but he just popped a 4th. So he's just now in a position where he's okay economically versus his Terran opponent JyJ here. I don't know. I'm not feeling good about the Zerg position here at all. Battlecruiser's on the way. So this is an SK Terran. This is whatever variation of Terran involves Battlecruisers. Oh, that was the closest non-hit I've ever seen. Plague Defiler gets executed for his insolence there. Okay, so 4th base feels pretty good here for effort. More scans, just checking to see what's what in the world. The Ultras are out. They have chitinous plating. They've got 2 attack and 4 armor. And they're working on additional armor. They're nidusing down because there's a drop. There's a drop at the 3rd, but the Dark Swarm is up, and there's Ultralisks, and this is largely Marines, and it's just not... No. If this wasn't responded to well enough... Ooh, dropship dies. That's your right out of here. Soldiers. Science Vessel getting picked off there, too. So effort scratching and clawing his way back into this game by shutting that drop down, by getting a 4th base of his own, by being incredibly dangerous to the 4th base of JyJ. And maybe thinking about expanding top left here as well. Anabolic Synthesis is not done. So the Ultras are slow, which makes... I don't know. They're just funny when they're slow. It's like Vultures when they're slow, or Lings when they're slow. They're just not their natural state, you know? But yeah, thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel recently. Hitting the like button. I definitely see the like counts I get on my videos. Subscribing, trying to get up to 60,000 subs, which seems like a really nice milestone to hit. And then kind of creep it up there over the last few weeks. Ultralisks solo are not the best. I mean, they did some work. And thanks to everybody who's been doing super chats. Hey, look, the Battlecruisers are out. They immediately got plagued. Because of course they did. Because of course that's what happened. They took a plague to the face. The 3rd one did not, though. Alright, let's Dark Swarm. Oh, this is going to be Boxer Maneuver. Oh, but there's spores now. Your Boxer Maneuvering days are over, Science Vessels. Oh, re-plaguing. They've been plagued once, but they have so much HP, it doesn't kill them to get plagued once. Wow, it doesn't almost kill them. They still have a ton of HP left. Great Dark Swarm is up. Battlecruisers. Okay, now, alright, now, these 2 of them should definitely be down to 0 HP. Yeah, and then the 3rd one's starting to take hits, too. The Scourge can't connect. Because there's too many of them. They're eating the Scourge as they try to fly in. And JyJ making an attack up this top side here, too. So, oh, I missed it. But Scourge killed 1. Killed 2, actually. Muta's trying to mess with this. No way. No way. These are 3 attack Marines with stim. That Battlecruiser get killed by more Scourge while I looked away? They certainly did. Yes. We're making 3 more Battlecruisers. So 4 basing Terran, 52 workers, 54 drones. Effort's done an admirable job getting his economy up and rolling again. This Ultralisk is on a hold position, which means he just dies immediately without accomplishing anything at all. And just sprinting forward out of the Dark Swarm, trying to focus out a Spore. Another Dark Swarm pops. Yeah, get out of there. Go left or go right. You just can't fight inside the Swarm, boys. Our radiates are being used on what? Oh, nothing right now. Not enough energy for it. Reinforcing Marines coming in. This is the power of this whole semi-SK Terran stuff, is enough Marines to flood the world. But this group gets plagued, and the Ultraling follow-up is too strong. They can't handle that. Out of... I don't know. out of Dark Swarm. Ultras fighting here. I guess do it all right. They've got the speed upgrade now. It's got 4 kills. One of them gets irradiated. He is harming his friends as a result. More irradiates coming up. Yamato cannon on the way. Like, that's how serious we're about Battlecruisers right now for JyJ. I'm going to try to Yamato down some Ultralisks would be my guess. It's probably the best target for Yamato. Maybe Spores. Yeah, try to get out of there. Left a big bloody carcass behind instead. I love the Battlecruisers are so slow, they can't chase anything. Like, if anything wandered near them, they fire at it, but... And then once it goes out of their range, they're just kind of like, well, I guess we can kill this hold position Ultra. That sounds fantastic. Let's do that. This group of Ultras doing very well. I got some Dark Swarm, Ling Ultra down here at the 3rd base. Radiated Ultralisk doing extra biological damage to the Marines they're trying to kill with their giant tusks. Battlecruisers attacking into Spores. You have Yamato. You don't have energy for Yamato. Okay. It's all right. Ah, Lings and Ultras cruising in. This Defiler is still alive. It's a full evacuation of these poor SCVs out of here, but Marines are covering them. The Lings are dying. Mutalisk attacking a supply depot. These 2 Battlecruisers have still not been plagued. 3 kills apiece here. Getting sucked into a Spore Crawler forest. But this Ultralisk is running around kind of crazy and dies from the irradiate. We've got a Mutalisk with 0 kills, but a lot of damage being done. We've got Lings and Ultras flooding into the 9 o'clock position here, the 4th base. And there is just 1 bunker with 3 Marines in it. Wait. Another bunker with 2 Marines, but they are gone now, and there we go. The Battlecruisers are plagued. And Dark Swarm is up. And Scourge are on the way. Those 2 Scourge died. These 2 Scourge don't go into range. You're going to die just like all the other ones here. The 3rd base, or the 4th base has to be lifted. The irradiated Ultralisks versus Marines. 113 to 102 supply here. Effort is up. 10 kill Ultralisk dead, but another Ultralisk comes in to relieve him, making Hydralisks to deal with these 0-0 Battlecruisers. Okay, so the Battlecruisers are dead. Another Battlecruiser is on the way. We still have 8 science vessels. All right, man. So effort is clearly back in this game. Wow. Just effective use of Lings, Plague, and Defilers, and Dark Swarm, and Ultralisks, and all that good stuff. But man, how much do you have to commit to these Battlecruisers? He wants to spend gas on Ultras and stuff. He doesn't want to spend gas on Hydralisks and Scourge. None of that is cool. Not in this matchup, it's not. Oh yeah, these Lings are running into their devs. This is amazing. Scourge connecting on nothing. Oh, 0 connects. Disgusting. Okay, so we're just going to let these 0-0 Battlecruisers do this, huh? More Battlecruisers on the way. He doesn't even have his 4th base back. His 3rd base is running, but there's no gas here. I guess he's just like, I have enough gas. Oh, he took a plague. Took a plague, and then there were like 10 Hydralisks here. With 3 armor, too. So, oh, and a Dark Swarm. Okay, so yes, this is why we don't see Battlecruisers a lot. Because they're so easily dealt with. You plague them, you bring Scourge to mess with them, you Dark Swarm, and they're useless, and then after they're plagued, they can be knocked over with a feather. Fire Bats versus Ultras is always very funny. It does not go well for the Fire Bats. Tell you that much. Moving out, JyJ. He might land his 4th base at some point. That would be a positive thing for him to try to do here. There we go. 4th base re-landed. Still 5 base in Zerg. A 6th base over here I think would make a ton of sense for him. He's kind of covering it anyway. Oh, this Battlecruiser just run. Oh, the Hydras left me alone. Oh, good plague. Great plague. Defiler goes down. It tries to consume, but I think he died mid-consume there. So this is a plague group of Marines, but they still hit like trucks. especially against Hydralisk. This is why I don't see Hydras against this Marine stuff very often, because they don't trade super well. We see it every once in a while. Where's this Battlecruiser trying to go? Oh, he gets plagued? Oh, but he's already taken a ton of damage, so he's going to go down to 2 HP momentarily. Bad, really bad stuff. Finally taking his third refinery again. I think this was alive, and then it got murderized. 127 and 120 supply. This is tight. This is extremely tight. Another Battlecruiser trying to join his buddy with all of 1 HP to his name. He's like, plague it, plague it. Oh, he gets the plague off. Yeah, so I mean, these guys, they can't fight anything at all. But science vessels are here. You're being bullied? You being bullied, Battlecruiser friends? Say the science vessels, and the science vessels or the Battlecruisers say yes. Yes, definitely. Radiates an Ultralisk, takes a ton of spore hits for it. I don't know. This avenue of attack pretty open. 4th base under attack again. Once again, lightly defended here by JyJ. Not exactly ideal. Yeah, just irradiating a few of these. Try to lurker egg our way out of this problem, huh? Okay, that works. I'm fine with that. Marine's kind of standing in. Defensive Matrix is up. Not a good angle for the Zerg to come in. They're kind of choked. Obviously, not much of a concave available here. Trying to get the fire bats in to deal with these, the Lings, the Ultralisks. Causing some problems here, too, though. 4th base is lifted. Army not looking good. 140 to 98 supply. A lot of medics died there. Irradiated Ultralisk doing tons of work. 3rd base is running for JyJ, but for how much longer as the counterattack swings in. With these, actually got +1 attack for the Hydras to fight these science vessels and the Battlecruisers. If JyJ insists on making them still, sick plague. And that's it. JyJ taps out. He's not interested in seeing the future of these upgraded Hydras versus his science vessels that have been plagued. And he taps out in GG. So well done effort, man. And he does plague. I guess he dropped up here. Yeah, I dropped up here, and then a plague got tossed down on his own extractor. Not exactly what you want to do, but, you know, desperate times here, right? These are fully upgraded cracklings, fire bats back there, whatever. But, I mean, the Zerg player is just so happily on 5 bases. Really has the ability to take a 6th here, no problem. And, yeah, this 4th base is just not happening. So, economically, JyJ was not in a great position at all. The attack into the 4th base, both attacks into the 4th base were massively important for effort to win this game. And yeah, the early game was going great for JyJ. He killed a ton of drones with that early bunker pressure. He denied the 3rd base once, and he hurt it a bunch a second time, and it was barely held by effort during that second attempt. And then the pressure was real, but once Dark Swarm and Plague came up, effort is just an absolute wizard with those spells, man. He got the Ultras, he got the Lings. He had enough to do with the Battlecruisers, and then he's just like, fine, I guess we need more Hydralisks. Did a bunch of that stuff too. So well done. 184,000 points for JyJ, 207,000 points from effort. Did outkill the Zerg player, 359 to 352, but got outproduced by a 6-to-4 ratio, which is like a 3-to-1. I don't know. No, my maths are wrong. 2-to-1 about ratio there. Structures raised 14-to-4 in favor of effort, and total spent 59,000 to 47,000 on the resources tab. Yeah, so effort, despite that early setback economically, was able to pull back and get it done. Just barely. I mean, there was a window there. There was a universe there where JyJ wins at that 3rd base. That 3rd base is a little bit later. The Nidus Canal doesn't spawn exactly when it does, and the 3rd base dies, and then it's an uphill battle from there, from effort, without a doubt. So good job by effort securing that, did what he needed to do. And that right there is going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw, what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.